you were looking out through the middle of your forehead. As though you were looking out into space.
Colorado Springs, how you guys doing?
I bring you sparkling sunlight on a green leaf.
Tree rings, old limbs, see the same patterns repeat like slogans or old sins. See links to grown men, close kin sinking like stones that won't swim. To each his own whim, keep things in motion. We've seen through soul's lens, received and honed in sweet dreams and notions.
Sparkling sunlight.
But don't mistake with glitters and gleams for gold rims. You know him, it's no 10. Toes deep to show's end, deals makes beats I go in. A universal language we speak like old friends. Hold tight when the light that you're seeking grows dim. We need therapy, clash and bare teeth. You'll catch me there at least. The trap is near the beast. Vast disparity, greed and garish need. The wind blows seeds and cracks on barren streets. It's all redundant by now, the air we breathe. Preaching to the choir about the same old thieves and Pharisees. Submissive indeed, we lack clarity. There's blood dripping from leaves that axe cherry trees. Make some noise. Hey, give it up for Stay Tuned, guys. Make some noise for Elements. Colorado Springs on. That dude is nasty. Make some noise for Ash, guys, to crush this set.
The new world of sound.
Back chasing dreams, here we go again. Run them down with bloodhounds and Dobermans. I'm at the mercy of the blowing wind. It's all open-ended like everything in life till your soul ascends. From Mad Mardigan to Sad Harlequin to Black Cardigan, flashbacks, Bardic hymns, cardinal sins, hypodermics in the garbage bin. Marked men following the saints go marching in. Dreams crack that fade into memory. My pop said that we shared the same brain chemistry. That's where I got my appetite for self-destruction. I need balance, I need help adjusting. But one day I'll awaken the state of grace. Quit making the same mistake of abating the pains and aches. Maintain the creative space, get loose with the paper mate. Been waiting for day to break, the future is taking shape. Remember,
Offer no apologies until her brain snack open.
God said,
Trouble.
nameless soldier, trying to get over. Show teeth, hold a grudge, find another soul to judge. No peace, only blood. Exile dripping out, sinner drifting on the cloud. Wild child in the crowd. No peace, only blood. Don't sleep, show me love. I chase dragons, now I'm chasing a dream. They're both mythic. One's about the chain, the other's the soul's image. Restrained, manacle child, so afraid, like somebody's trying to tear the wings out of my shoulder blades. The whole wide world's obsessed with the Faust legend. You gotta go through hell to get to heaven. Me, I know the beast well. He's hiding in the flowers and the details. Enjoys long walks on the beach and collecting seashells. Reporting live from the belly of the beach whale. East of Eden where the fallen angels in the meek dwell. Where love's the color of blood and pure devotion. The cascades pools in the ground and forms an ocean. Deca the bard, the pen man, deadpan, solitary dreamer. Watch the vision expand. There's no time for dogma and genuflection. The future is taking shape. Lessons in free expression. Remember. Eternal questions. God said, nameless soldier, trying to get over. Show teeth, hold a grudge, find another soul to judge. No peace, only blood. Exile dripping out, sinner drifting on the cloud. Wild child in the crowd. No peace, only blood. Don't sleep, show me love. New day, everything's lovely. New highs, visions and new beginnings and blue skies. Move west, crash cars, burn the of all the black tar. Slow dance on glass shards, get your mind right. Sinner man, pusher man, put the money in his hand in advance. Paint a halo on top of a pentagram. Hell flames lash out like hyena tongues. Sore eyes, beating drums, military drill, shrill war cries. Who could brave a day to the space in record time? Death divine, I saw the light in the exit sign. A state of grace, sight and sound in the deaf and blind. And that alone is sent a shiver down the devil's spine. I live on bread and wine, I made of flesh and blood. I'm subject to decay, same as it ever was. I got a nice girl with a nice smile. We grow together like Frida Kahlo's eyebrows. One day, one became two. I sat beneath an apple tree with you. And one day I welcome change when I see and leave it all behind and take a train back to Eden. Help me turn inward and purge the impure. I can paint a picture based on what I've inferred. Broad strokes with the Indian brush. With words, with ease, misdeeds weighing on my soul like bricks. Please forgive me. I've loved, I've lost, I've found. I pick myself up off the ground. All I ever do is drop hot, megaphone and tongue cheek. Taco truck, lunch meat, dung heaps on drum beats. Comfy in the front seat of a spacecraft with the bass up. I'm going places I don't want to wake up. Paranoia, fear, crew thinks superstition. You don't understand, you create what you envision. Young lady opens eyes, sees true worth. Blind man with the raven's head seeks new birth. It's all too much, it's all beautiful, all terrifying. All the projections of human souls. One day, one became two. I sat beneath an apple tree with you. And one day I welcome change when I see him. Leave it all behind and take a train back to Eden. Colorado Springs, you guys doing good?
Make a mental picture, as though you were looking out through the middle of your forehead.
It's like a 16-year-old verse, but I like it.
Have you noticed that you can solve everyone else's problem but not your own?
She fell from heaven, brethren. I fell victim to succubus. Laid up at the rest with a bottle full of pills, and I never knew a dope sick love like this. It got ill when I tried to kick. ISIS to the curb, she was slice her wrist. And cried wolf with the flesh wound, I persist. In the restroom, breaking up a lined. Take it slow, speed it up. Better in the shape, beat it up. 300 OCs on the cuff, and my connect got heat like an armored truck. Yeah, you know the name. Cooking that dope on an open flame. I couldn't cope with the pain, so I poked the vein to maintain. Same old same, bang the black. I got a midday plane to catch. The pilot's waiting for the rain to pass, so we can take off and escape at last. Little miss had a grip on the kid, not fit to live, but too young to die. And I quit her, then come right back for more. And she sing me to sleep with a lullaby, and I'd fall right back in that trap. H&C, mix and match. Gotta leave town, gotta walk the path. Gotta get a fresh start, gotta hit the tracks. Outside is 5 below. I live fast, but I'm in the whip driving slow. With the product in a pre-rolled Optimo. Hitting potholes, getting where I got to go. Never look back. A lot of them got heads like hot balloons and never been through it. Put a pin through it. Timeline laced up the beat, and we both put a pin to it. I am 1-0. I beat 5'8", aeroplane mind state. I've reached skyscrape, heights played for high stakes. Tried bass, smashed her like a primate, and watched Benita's apple bottom vibrate. Genuflect to protect your neck, excess and direct effects, expressed by the best unkept collective in the Midwest. Move to the fresh to get myself in check. In depth, introspect, imminent threat to all these lanes. Pristine, got clean, had to get rid of my ball and chain. gotta call my wife back. No, I was taking her around at home and I played that for her and she's like, cut that from the set. That's not that cool. And I think she's right, actually, but well, we're gonna let it ride. All right, let's see.
Cast skyward by strange magic, sun, rain, wind. Who can still doubt miracles?
Strange overtones, God bless the overgrown child that can hold his own. Throwing stones in the sky full of drones. He clipped the wing that fell to earth and hit close to home. And found insects nesting in his mobile phone. It's wishful thinking that the song can heal the sick rose. I sit and pull thistles out my thick skull. Live slow, keep it simple. Sweep the father leaves out the temple when it's temper low. Freezing in the cold wind blows. Some nights we overindulge. Kick back, shoot the shallow shit. Chew the pig fat, act on impulse. Met my love after Elohim, so my ribs close with devil 7 dreams at the disco. Took her hand and stumbled toward the exit. Felt the pressure build, precious virtuosity, flesh clearing and it's dressed to kill. I'll sit alone and watch the rain falling from your eyes when they crack the 7th seal below the solemn summer sky. Birds in the cage, rats in the belly, snakes in the grass, bats in the belfry. About the ocean that professed love to Ishmael while sifting through the serpent like intestines of a sick whale. Beneath a sleep-like veil, I read the stomach lining of the beast like braille and walk the street feeling like my feet might fail.
That's how I learned. You can do it too.
I'm learning not to hold my tongue, but how to hold a tone with the dropping golden sun leaking from an open wound. Below the full moon, reposing in the womb, sticking acupuncture pins in your thick skull balloon. I make my way through the forest and chart progress, following the queen, running with sharp objects. Stop, catch your breath, set the hatchet down, dig a hole and bury it. God bless the poet proletariat, the lowly, lost laureate down on both knees, choking back tears while the world moves at full speed. You give them time, they'll pilfer the village blind, but still as they're building shrines to realists and philistines, and hide shame with pride. I'm guilty of the same sin, born with the same snake attached at the brain stem. Strange, beautiful things losing their wings, from heaven's promised heights to the crucible flames. It goes in the cage, in the belly, in the grass, in the belfry. About the ocean that professed love to Ishmael while sifting through the serpent like intestines of a sick whale. Beneath the sleep-like veil, I read the stomach lining of the beast like braille and walk the street feeling like my feet might fail.
That's how I learned.
You could do it too.
For the trivial. You can do it too.
Look at those clouds up there. They're beautiful. And it's a perfect day for a drive.
Sounds great.
Brian, can we get this mic turned on?
Oh, yeah. Got you. Yeah, sorry. You're good. Sorry about that.
Special guest. Make some noise for my wife, Dar. I don't know if you guys know this, but she sang on Salome, Edenville, some other ones too, a bunch of things. Yeah. See? All right.
You don't want me. You don't even care.
1, 2, 3.
Of the bottomless depths, I guess. A diamond's nothing but a rock with a name. Took it to the pawn shop out for Providence Lane. The song solemn, sweet, sinful. Serpentine dug a ditch for my severed head and fled the murder scene. Saw me making progress, saw me do my thing. Subtle magic that could turn the peasant to a king. Saw me drift gently down the stream in a dream state and reawaken with a child's smile and a clean slate. Say something, touch a nerve, make a mean face. We would argue every day for a week straight. They say it's all for the best, I don't disagree. She's throwing shit at me, I'm screaming like Kid Capri. Sweet misery, physically sick, heatless. Let me live my life how I see fit. I saw the light that day, like we don't ever have to live our life that way. Saw the maid lead me down the right pathway. Take my head, watch the light cascade. You suffer, you cope, you move, you shake, you fall in and out of love. You play the game, you make mistakes, you split, you break, you find what you're looking for and move on. New day, new dawn, you were gone too long. Love is a very strange thing. Amputate the limits, infected with gangrene. My queen shook me out of dream. Something's out of place, she said. It's for the best that vanish without a trace. We're all trying to self-awaken or let ourselves go. Self-medicate, self-indulge, and self-loathe. I was somewhere in the second circle when hell froze. Lost all control of self, moving in stealth mode. Right place, right time. Bright lights, white lines. Everything's great, everything's great. Clean slate, drifting gently down the stream. Dream state, everything's great, everything's great. You're a universe, but you don't know your own depth. Time we shed our old flesh and cover this nest. We're in the home stretch. Some people got heads like old Max. Hollow eyes for crows to peck till the ego dies a slow death. I'm making progress. See me do my thing. Subtle magic that could turn the peasant to a king. See me drift gently down the stream in the dream state and reawaken with a child's smile and a clean slate. I saw the light that day, like we don't ever have to live our life that way. Saw the maid lead me down the right pathway. Take my head, watch the light cascade. You suffer, you cope, you move, you shake, you fall in and out of love. You play the game, you make mistakes, you split, you break, you find what you're looking for and move on. New day, new dawn, you were gone too long. Make some noise!
Into my mirror has walked a woman. In one breast she holds evidence of forest, in the other of sea.
Yeah. Please don't let me be misunderstood. If I could, I'd pick the lock and leave here for good. Far from the spokesperson for the old serpent's coercion. Who deceives the whole world behind the closed curtain? Who gave it teeth and claws? Only God knows. Made us all into microcosms of the cosmos. A father queen nurse, that thing. I'm trying to turn the liquid she secretes from a poison to a vaccine. Beat the Salvador Dali milk mustache. Grade A sustenance for rugrats. The poison in the panacea. They want the good without the bad, and brave the wasteland, do the best with what they have. Seekers, born leaders, lonely creatures, preachers, lotus eaters, yoga teachers, blind men, madmen, trying to escape the wrath, all lined up to drink sap from the sacred pack. They want the milk and honey, an idyllic state. They want them both served to them on the silver plate. Now if you like a second, help and say yes please. I only sip the freshest of the fresh squeeze. They want the ambrosia, the prime real estate. They want to see behind the veil that conceals her face. If you like a second, help and say yes please. I only sip the freshest of the fresh squeeze. Yes indeed, message received. Once you find the resonant key, the rest is a breeze. Set us free from the tangled maze of webs that we weave. A reprieve from the pressure here where pestilence breeds. I need you and you to throw your hands up. Everybody in the place, put your hands up. And if you got the root strength, break your handcuffs. If you're busy twiddling thumbs, then stand up, show of hands. Supply it what the show demands. Control the jam with enough bolts to blow your amps. In Gotham where they set up shop on stolen land. You know your man won't go pop like soda cans. Mona Lisa shot a knowing glance. Across the globe's expanse, and sat stoically watching with folded hands. As ocean tides rose and fell on golden sand. Particles dance, part of some unfolded plan. One foot in front of the other one, nothing to it. Heavyweight champion sound to crush the groove with. Fought them all from Ball to Ivan Drago. A few insights, but don't treat it like it's gospel. Walk on hot coals, keep the crossbow cocked. They talk free thought, but move like controlled ops. Pops was a rock that rolled and gathered no moss. Mom shoulder that weight, take the load off. We want the milk and honey. said stand up, show of hands. What's left, show of hands. Four colors, show of hands. Whole world, show of hands. How you guys feeling?
The city is made up of millions of people and of perpetual sound. It's in these endless sounds that you find a single rhythm and a single voice. We've heard the sounds of the streets, the voices of the people, people. Rhythm is everywhere. If you listen, you can find it right beside you.
I get you guys to bring it in a little bit. We're already packed tight, but Earth to 10, the sun came bursting in. All's well for a certain lens, but the sure is tense. Unearthing gems to bend to our earthly winds. The pressure that we circumvent. The bread served in a circus tent. I got fear to shed like serpent skin when it rears its head. Birds of sin pull the nerves and tendons. Pull the firmament and take root in the third dimension. For the virgin it seeds in the trench. But the words on the leaf that are dense. Herculean attempts to move even an inch. You can see the intent in the deeper resent. Anyhow, in the bows on the crowded street, I can see for 1,000 miles. You can rant till the cows arrive, emerge word of flesh and walk down the aisle. Been around for a minute now, looking out for my inner child. Been about what I've been about. When in doubt, go a different route. Slow it down like Swisher House. If it goes south, I retain the highest hopes. I don't fish for cosigns on either coast. Put the whole wide world under microscope. Breaking down the protons and isotopes. You already, all day, every. It all pans out, but it always heavy. The fire stove, but don't fly too close. I treat it with the deep reverence when I approach. That right there, quite rare. A moment of peace, peace, peace. A stillness to heal what's sick. In the wilderness, in the field with the thorns and the birds of prey. And a light so bright you avert your gaze. All I have is words of praise for a calm that repairs every nerve that's frayed. Anyhow, for my next trek, I'll pull myself out from a cesspit and head straight for the exit. Exodus, sound like 3 strikes and the catcher's mitt. God bless the kid, keep him young, even with bad knees and receding gums. Lead him through the dark at night and false light when the cold wind speaks in the secret tongue. Guide the youth, keep them fit. Don't let them overheat when they're feverish. Water all the plants, feed the fish. See the universe in a petri dish. And teach an old flea bit dog a new trick to tighten up scrolls with the proper toolkit. Watch the move shift, good as new. Pick up yourself for the good you do. That right there, quite rare. A moment of peace, peace, peace. A stillness to heal what's sick. A flower in the wilderness, in the field with the thorns and the birds of prey. And a light so bright you avert your gaze. All I have is words of praise for a calm that repairs every nerve that's frayed.
Humans have the greatest regard to each other. They can bring ideas out into space and hand them to the whole race.
The city.
I'm going to LA. I'm going to California. Well, I haven't been doing too good here, you know?
I just want to say, it's gonna be great. If you can see to it. Now, Miss Perfect was powdering her nose in the bathroom stall with the pot of chemicals getting suited. I was daydreaming about my music, cleaning forbidden fruit out my teeth with the toothpick. The masqueraders are passing out party favors and playing games that appeal to our darker nature. Like will you tell with the loaded Glock if you're not a short shot? You'll decorate their flesh with red polka dots. Now how they stepped out the restaurant with toilet paper stuffed towards stilettos holding the golden globe. If all the Kingsmen weren't riddled with bullet holes, she'd be the diamond earrings, find your bearings. I just want to say, it's gonna be great if you can see to it. Now, the sky darkened, but no one seemed to notice. Fighter planes blocking out the sun like locusts. It's all showbiz, clamoring glitz, divine play out from Broadway and camera tricks. Little miss bites her lower lip, wine trickles down her chin. I'm sitting in the corner taking notes with the fountain pen. Inside looking out, outside looking in. Singer praise from a wrinkled page in the book of hymns. And when the moon turns blood red, and love is something terrible, the beautiful that's hanging by a thread. You don't know if it's the end or a new beginning, but know for sure there's something fundamentally flawed with the life that you've been living. I wasn't there for the crucifixion. We tightrope walk the thin line between truth and superstition. If you don't know, you'll know real soon. The sacred and profane atoned in the hotel room. Now listen, I just want to say, it's gonna be great if you can see to it. Now, I've been so lost, kicked while I was down. Barely had the strength to pull my sickly frame off the ground. I've been found out, a fraud, a phony, exposed, fake the world breathe, will take it beyond my threshold for pain. Maintain, sang in the rain, I'm the only one to blame for not staking my claim. I get fallen so far from grace, built destroyed, and searched for new worlds that would help me to fill the void. I get 1-0, I killed the noise, and red rum the rhythm section with no exception. The real McCoy, searching for the source, the dream merchant in the sky. The most high that penalized the serpents in the pride. There's serpents in disguise, lurking around the city streets. I pulled the curtains back inside Jehovah, speaking with the beast. Weigh my soul, weigh my organic metronome, place it on a scale, help me see beyond the veil.
You cannot pervade anything that is of this world. You must accept there is a boldness to this world, and then know that there is something more, you see.
My father was a traveling performer with a love circus of excessive unfortunates. Fortune tellers stole beats and contortionists. Left me in Babylon, I was forced to live on table scraps at the orphanage. I ran in the house of God, closed the doors and hid. Confess sins, evangelists say the Lord forgives. Seems right, you created me in your image. Kick, scream, blaspheme, last scene grappling with strange beings and bad dreams that grow scales and bat wings. Sleepwalker, sweep up the weeds off her feet. Sweet talker, but keep your eyes peeled for thought police. Slow creeping down, forgotten, got the streets watching. He's obsolete like floppy disks and beatboxing. I believe still, I never stop believing. I could see him even when the mushrooms were out of season. We could let the swine roast on the spit. They don't believe in anything they can't poke with a stick. They don't know about the monsters that patrol the abyss. They don't know that Mr. 10's dope as it gets. All your products stepped on and your jewelry's fake. You got bass, I got uncut Peruvian flake. One taste test will take them to the next level in Apex to Cloud 10 without having to spend several paychecks. Today's blessed. I'm feeling great, like I could walk barefoot through a field of snakes. You treat my love like a $5 milkshake, and I'ma snap and knock the taste out your grilled cake. Wow, I put my mean face on, I feel safe now. Walk center stage, take a bow. Walk through a field of snakes, rules every head. Shake the foundation, wake up the dead.
People wanna act large, but can't take charge. Tell 'em. Kids asking for advice, face on how to be nice.
I tell them step up. See people
wanna act large, but can't take charge. Tell 'em. Kids asking for advice, face on how to be nice. I tell 'em.
How you guys doing?
The time the universe comes to start reality of today. Every time he opens his mouth, he says,
Oink.
and I could not accept any lie that is so phonetically out of harmony with my ears. The pillars of the power structure are oriented to the people. Get your foot off my neck, I'm gonna try to snap your leg off.
Lost in the bliss of a lofty wish, a pot to piss, pot to stick, pop hits for the populace, pop crystal, wash your pills down your esophagus. On the eve of the apocalypse, we got megaton bombs, rocket ships, stop and frisk, and deep state operatives. I've been waiting for the plot to twist. I'm an optimist, locked in the grips of an unseen hand with the axe to grind. A vagabond, far from home, following the path toward Avalon. When the market thrives and the sharks arrive and tear apart your hide with sharpened knives, you can see a world with a darker side, where the harbor lies and the high oligarch resides. We're led toward our demise, narcotized by a band of menace. Got a house in the garden, driving new phone and a smart television with the camera in it. In the pandemic, land a branded image, show me where the answer is hidden. A cancer is living in the minds of man. We got wolves in the den and ants in the kitchen. As far as the eye can see, there's eyes in the sky that are eyeing me. Goals in the world in the stranglehold that want control. Their mantra goes, sharpen swords, guard the doors, colonize, call the chores. As far as the eye can see, there's eyes in the sky that are eyeing me. Goals with the world in the stranglehold that want control. Their mantra goes, money, lies, sharpen swords, guard the doors, colonize, call the chores. Broke away from the day-to-day to take a walk in the citadel, in the crown of the human shell, that a living hell where the inner house come running to the sound of the dinner bell. The world outside reflects every inner complex and effect below that we project from the depths of a restless soul as the pressure grows for the collective whole. I've been in the heaven on earth in the south light of a new dawn. I've been in the realm of the sun of darkness, chained to myself hate when I couldn't move on. We oscillate between opposites, locked in the grips of a hidden hand, drawing lines in the sand, trying to make a stand till the line lays with the lamb in the confines of a wasteland. When it's 8 below, when you stroll down the vacant road with no place to go, it takes a toll. Take it slow, try to break the mold and find space to grow. To build in the midst of the chaos here, in the belly of the beast where they prey on fear, with police on the centipede creep in the street that'll reach for the peace and far as the eye can see, there's eyes in the sky that are eyeing me. Goals with the world in the stranglehold that want control. Their mantra goes, money, lies, sharpen swords, guard the doors, colonize, call the shores. Far as the eye can see, there's eyes in the sky that are eyeing me. Goals with the world in the stranglehold that want control. Their mantra goes, sharpen swords, guard the doors, colonize, call the shores. What's left? Make some noise.
The creative power working through the mind of man has produced the modern world. We have learned how to release vast sources of energy, and we've learned how to make wonderful machines that can travel around the world in a few days. All this has brought humanity under the action of immensely strong material forces. We do not dominate these forces.
They dominate us.
Life on Earth is getting more and more complicated every generation. There's no room for the inner life.
Back to work, separating grassroots from astroturf. As half truths they tried to pass off as facts emerge. Keep me tethered to the ground, bring me back to earth. When I blast off and take my place in the galactic church, I'm trying to grasp light in dark's vast rockets, watching profits line pockets, and the price of bought and sold souls skyrocket. Walk a road, rock with skulls, not with gold, rock with signs, roadblocks and obstacles that defy logic. Life's a package deal. You take the beautiful days with dark nights and dance with Maya in the starlight. It's alright. We wax and we wane. There's wildflowers growing from the cracks in my brain. Dry your eyes, revitalize. Alive and well practiced in my aim by a grave of fireflies that felt like Simon Magus from the sky and hit the ground.
Do you think it's hard?
Brightest rainfall, sent to pacify the violent flames. Hydroplaned on torrential teardrops and crying shame. Find your lane, find a book of life, sign your name. See your peers hit created brick walls. Times have changed, is it? Art or artifice, sleight of hand parlor tricks. Arsenic or medicine, hellbound or heaven sent. Sound of sirens were here on earth stranded, where the seeds of my present pathos were first planted. If words are weapons, I'll address and press every issue and spit bullets that'll rip through your connective tissue. The police and guard gave us in fire and brimstone and said it's either devil's nectar or holy water to wet your whistle. But love alone can turn thistles into daffodils. So no dogma for me, thanks, I have my fill. Have my fill of powder, black tar, acid pills, Catholic guilt, running from my problems like it's track and field. Life's a package deal. You take the beautiful days with dark nights and dance with Maya in the starlight. It's alright. We wax and we wane. There's wildflowers growing from the cracks in my brain. Dry your eyes, revitalize. Alive and well practiced in my aim by a grave of fireflies that felt like Simon Magus from the sky and hit the ground.
Do you think it's hard?
Down, down, down. Hey, thank you guys. Stay tuned, you want to rock one?
Yeah.
Wait for each, yeah. All right, let's see. Let's do this. My goddess looked radiant as moon scan, praising what I plucked from the ocean like a bluefin. Great Lakes a saline solution that pouring from her tears shed in the sage of fear and confusion. Her teeming with life, how to shepherd something new and salvage what we can from the wreckage and the ruins. The systems you believe in are the same institutions. The trained goons with nightsticks to cave your roof in. Moving on across the Rubicon, lost in the details and minutia. The plot as we troop along, removing flies from my bat suit, using tongs, scrutinizing every drop, trying not to lose my calm. Where we headed next? Is it safe yet? Bricks in the pyramid scheme, chasing the paycheck. What's left after Babylon's model train wrecks? And whose eyeball is that at the top of the apex? There's fingers pointing every which way. A wilderness of mirrors in the devil's rib cage. You misbehaving kids, better do as you're told. Listen to your Uncle Sam's scold, putrid and old. The very same that threw Frank Olsen through a window. COINTELPRO movements and the root of their goals. Counted up the silver coins like Judas of old. I wasn't with the King of Kings, I was superimposed. Said it twice more, waiting for the rooster to crow. Bowed my head in shame, felt like I was losing control. Met some drifters on a journey and some beautiful souls. And some mixtures of the two, that's the rules of the road. So, where we headed next? Is it safe yet? Bricks in the pyramid scheme, chasing the paycheck. What's left after Babylon's model train wrecks? And whose eyeball is that at the top of the apex?
Let's play something really weird and wonderful.
Now, where did the story begin?
First came the birth pangs, talked about the myriad life forms the earth sustains, and the birds sang as clay made from the dirt and rain became a network of nerves and veins. They gained self-awareness and learned the names of the beasts and fish. All was bliss till we made line venom from the serpent's fangs, and learned to throw rocks and ball our fists. The whole world calcified, taught how to pry metal from the mountainside and forge weapons to defend false with every ounce of pride. Rock City streets marked by 1,000 eyes. Look at all the vampire bats. The jeering laugh perched high on a pyramid cap. They preyed on our fear in the year of the rat and treated half-truth as empirical fact. I place no faith or trust in any system that grinds men's bones into grist. In between the gears and cogs and the ironclad jaws of leviathans that roam the abyss. Anytime words fail, the music speaks. So you can let loose and move your feet. Then the world's a cathedral to seek and find. You don't need the mediation of a Judas priest. Who's in charge? The wings are detached from the fuselage. The now is a product of the tech alliance and the war machines. But I can see another world through the bars and the future's ours. First came a flower that emerged and opened when the word was spoken. I climbed from a foxhole, hurt and broken, and sorrow transformed into pure devotion. This is brand spanking new off these guys' upcoming album. One more time for Stay Tuned.
Check, check. Check, check. Ichi, check that up.